You wanted to bring up a directive here, so go ahead.
So did you know this happened yesterday? I started seeing the tweets about it.
I posted about it, yeah.
Then all of a sudden, it almost looked like I copied and pasted directive, synchronized messaging that was going on where everybody who have been fighting me tooth and nail about every opinion I've ever had on Shedeur Sanders. A lot of Colorado Buffalo fans, a lot of fans.
Well, you know my theory about it.
Without their real picture, without real names.
That's what I'm saying. You know my theory about it.
Where's the origin country? Oh, Turkey. Everybody's trying to get their hair worked on.
Are you coming around to the theory?
It's not everybody, because I see some of the people do put out videos.
There are definitely some fans, absolutely. I'm not saying that, but I think the vast majority of people that you're fighting with, and I will include you, I have to include Jason. Well, you don't really fight them. You just kind of laugh and move on. But like Jason, some of the ones that have gotten worked into a shoot that are Browns fans, it's like you guys are arguing with bots and burner accounts. I don't know what else to tell you. Like if you do any root hogging at all, it's like really every response you have is about one person and one person only.
That's all they tweet about.
This isn't real, guys.
They don't really tweet about the Browns. There might be some Kevin Stefanski tweets, monitoring what he's doing in Atlanta. But either way, yesterday at about 11 a.m., it became a universal sentiment from everybody in that camp, which was, well, guys, Deshaun Watson won the quarterback competition. That's the quarterback.
Okay.
Therefore, don't talk about the other quarterback. And they all had the exact same tweets.
Okay.
They all had the exact same messaging. And they use certain accounts.
It's the exact same burners and it's the exact same bots.
They did use a few of the more influential card holders of the Shedeur camp.
Are you talking about the one that
there's a few of them
that the fantasized about slapping somebody the other day?
There was one of them.
That's a real person.
One of them who's
ridiculously
threatened physical violence on people that disagree with them. That's normal in our country nowadays, unfortunately. But there was a lot of that, and then their big tentpole accounts, they kind of explained it. Okay, they gave some breadth to it and some thought to it of why that would be the case.
Well,
and I guess I would ask, aren't we all in the same place that we all think Shedeur is going to get in there sooner rather than later?
Yeah, of course.
So why would we not talk about that guy?
The first thing is that he's a backup quarterback in Cleveland. So I think that's how you can kind of tell who's a real Browns fan and has been a Browns fan their entire life, and somebody who's either A, a bot, B, a burner account, C, somebody who's actually maybe real, but they've just dropped in. You don't talk about backups. Like, yes, you do. In Cleveland, you talk about backups more than you talk about the regular quarterback, because we're always looking over the shoulder of the regular quarterback, because usually it's a backup that we have to get excited about. And this guy happens to be pretty popular, and he is the backup quarterback to somebody who's very unpopular to the fan base. And, that's the way this works. So I hate to tell everybody, because I hope that we can get the quarterback situation figured out, but it doesn't look like it's going to be this year, that if they're tired of, keep his name out of his mouth because he's the backup. Keep the name out of your mouth. He's a backup quarterback. It's like, you better settle in for the ride, buddy, because I don't think anybody thinks we're a couple of weeks away from the start of the season. I don't think anybody thinks the other guy, the starter, is going to go out there and play well. Well, if they don't think the guy's good who starts playing well, who are they going to look to? And this is a city that, again, and I told you this yesterday, because when this first got brought up, during the show at 9:40, I just scoffed at you, and I go, this is a city that actually bought a backup quarterback's barbecue sauce. And he had started games too, but he was a backup quarterback, and he launched his own brand of merchandise, for crying out loud. So, you can figure out, if you really want to be on the internet, and I would caution you against it because there's weird rabbit holes in this. He's a backup, and we're going to talk about the backup because teams that don't have quarterbacks talk about their backups. So, tough bleep, man. I don't know what else to tell. I don't know what else to tell you.
Well, it just kind of comes off, and look, I can't speak for every Shedeur fan, although I get asked all the time to speak for the Browns fan base, in mass, and I take that I take that responsibility
yesterday.
very seriously.
I don't do either of us speak for all Browns.
I always love that one.
No, we speak for ourselves as Browns
I love
fans.
that one because of the backlash. Anytime I get quoted anywhere or people see. Anyway.
Do you start these sentences with on behalf of Cleveland Browns
fans?
Well,
I do. And it's hard.
That'd be great.
It's hard to speak for everybody because there's so many different factions of the fan base. But like a political party, I like to consider us one big family. We can be, one inclusive tent. And so I will speak for everybody as best I can. That's not easy to do.
Okay.
But I always will try to make sure that the Shedeur sentiment is out there because I feel like I communicate with enough of them that who better to represent their viewpoints than somebody like me. So altogether, I do think it's kind of a take your ball and go home. You're not happy he lost the quarterback competition.
I'm not happy he lost the quarterback competition. I don't think Browns fans
We both said that we wanted Shedeur to win the quarterback competition.
Guys, this is when they're really going to talk about Shedeur because no one's happy that he lost the quarterback competition. And so they want him to eventually be the starter sooner than later. Mm-hmm. So his name's going to get brought up.
Yeah, well, and in comparison, too, right? And we'll play a little bit later on, but who is it again? The former quarterback, the big beard from Harvard?
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Ryan Fitzpatrick. He detailed why, in the most calm manner known to mankind, he's the only person that's calm in discussing this.
He's the only former player, I think, that's calm. Well, we'll talk to Brady Quinn coming up at 9 o'clock.
He explained why he thought Deshaun Watson won the battle and what Shedeur needs to get better at.
Brady Quinn, also a former popular backup quarterback that people here couldn't stop talking about.
You're darn tootin'. He absolutely was.
You could say you're damn right.
No,
you can say that.
I'm trying to raise 2 kids. I don't want that.
I raised 3 kids. I say all those words and much more.
We do not sign off on that kind of language in the Lima household.
Wonder who made that rule.
Who makes every rule? The person who makes every rule.
Who could that be? Anywho.
But yeah, it comes off to me like now they're not even admitting that he really lost it. They're like, well, this thing was determined months ago.
Well, it kind of was.
Well, not if Shedeur would have played better.
Yeah, but
you didn't think he could play better?
There is such a thing as no, he got an opportunity, but there is such a thing as preconceived notions.
Well, yeah, somebody's always going to have an edge.
But exactly, that's what I'm saying. So
but he did not play well enough to override the edge.
Yeah, but I don't realistically.
Which you agree he had the chance to, right?
Yeah,
so
to
he didn't
some
play well
degree.
enough.
But I guess he didn't. So I
guess he didn't.
I don't mean to split hairs here, but
you are splitting hairs. Had he have seized the job, we all had said this. This isn't new territory. Had he have come in and dominated...
Well, he played pretty well against the Bills, and then the week before, did he play that well?
No. It's getting balls batted down.
Yeah, okay, so he didn't play well enough to seize the job.
We're not splitting hairs. Like we all said he needed to play
Did he play better than he did last year?
Then last year what?
Like last year preseason, last year during the season.
He came out guns a-blazing in that first preseason, that first drive, right?
Yeah, but then there was the Rams game that people went, oh boy, this is not
mixed bag, just like this year's preseason, mixed bag.
Okay, I'm just trying to be on the record.
I hope he's a better player. They say he is. I would
think so.
I mean, Todd Monken says he's grown leaps and bounds and is a different player than he was back in the spring.
The Monken man did say that.
Aditi said that, and she got crushed for it.
So what you're saying is that you're not going to abide by the moratorium. Is what you're saying.
I think we just need to start it
the directive.
Now. No, I'll start it. Let's start an actual tracker.
No.
Like
a tracker.
Like where darn tootin'. That's all this town cares about is trackers, apparently.
Yeah, but the tracker ended up being wrong.
What do you mean? Did it?
Yeah. What did
it say?
I don't know, but when I saw that he won the job, didn't a lot of people say that the tracker said otherwise? So
Depends.
I guess the tracker didn't matter.
Are you going by the touchdowns? Or are you going by the touchdown-interception ratio?
Who the hell knows? I think that a lot of Browns fans might be just annoyed by that conversation.
You realize this wasn't going on in any other...
No.
I think everybody was making fun of the tracker, but I thought our fans were making fun of it too, but it turns out our fans thought it was gospel.
No, I don't think our fans did.
Can we be smarter as a fan base going forward where we never do that again?
I don't think our fans did. I don't think the actual Browns fans did.
You sure about that?
I think that they might have just wanted Deshaun Watson to not start, so they might have latched onto something, but I don't think that they felt that was real. No.
I hope our fan base grows from this experience.